People have been chewing tobacco going back as far as the 1400s. Native Americans, like Central and Southern Americans, were some of the first to do it. Then in the 18th and 19th centuries, it became commercialized here in the United States of America. And while the old chewing tobacco brands continue to hold their place in the market, addiction has allowed new brands to continue to emerge all over the place. You might remember Skull Bandits back in the 1980s. That was chewing tobacco in a self-contained pouch. Well, that idea was revived in 2009 when another type of nicotine pouch was developed and brought to the U.S. Those pouches are becoming more popular because of the range in flavors, and of course, it's a cleaner way to chew. Well, now there's another new product on the shelf, but rather than feed the nicotine addiction, it's trying to curb it with caffeine. Boise father and son put it together, and Hunter Funk has their story.
Some business ideas come from finding a solution to a complex problem. For Dean Herkenrath, the problem was nicotine use in 8th grade.
Dino came home from school one day and he was like, "Dad, have you heard about Zyn?"
That's when I first started seeing my peers, coaches, and teammates using nicotine tobacco products on and off the field.
Dean and his dad Mike say the pro athletes that all his teammates looked up to would flaunt using tobacco products, which in turn was influencing people around him. By Dean's junior year at Bishop Kelly High School, he envisioned the solution.
What if you could put healthy products in these pouches, such as caffeine, vitamin C, nootropics, B12? And I came to my dad and I was like, "Dad, we could have something here. We could actually create something amazing here. There's nothing created yet for this." And that's when, honestly, Deckies was born.
It took more than 2 years of research and design. The father-son duo went to Canada, but couldn't get the right ingredients in the pouch. Then West Virginia, but the producer couldn't make the pouches white. Finally, they found a production facility in Denmark that can make 500,000 cans a week.
We actually did it, which is hard to do.
It's now a family business.
My sister's doing orders. My mom's doing packaging orders. Me and my dad are on calls every day.
Yeah. Our family dinners are board meetings, right? We're at the table. Everyone's got their jobs that we kind of bring up about Deckies.
My dad had a family business with his dad, so it's really cool that we were able to do the same.
It has 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is like drinking half a cup of coffee, in a pouch, with no nicotine or tobacco. The idea is that this will help fight the habit of those who are used to putting a pouch in their lip. And it's working. Within the last 7 months,
I knew we were always going to be able to get here, but just not this fast.
Their vision is now sitting on the shelves, starting locally with a partnership at Jackson's.
They took a chance on a local boy.
It's also on Amazon, Walmart.com, and TikTok Shop. Even USA Baseball and other athletes are beginning to reach out to build partnerships.
We are projected to be in 500 stores in the next 12 months with $1.5 million in revenue.
They even got to be on season 12 of Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch.
I have to choose you with my son.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious?
This family's vision is more than building a business, but to kick a habit that's had a grip on families for decades.
Because it could save a life one day, people get addicted for 30, 40 years, and I don't know how long that takes you off your lifespan. So it's kind of cool to think, if they were able to switch over to Deckies, that could kind of steer the direction of their health with their life.
And Dean is currently at the University of Arizona, majoring in business administration and minor in entrepreneurship. Fitting, right? And there's more to come. They're working on going further than just here in the West, doing a national distribution. The two are working with professional teams and a big retailer, and they can't release all the details just yet, but it's all in the works. They say 2025 is going to be a big year.
Okay, it's called Deckies?
Yes.
How'd that come about?
So I had to ask about this too because I'm not that cool when it comes to this stuff. But yeah. I guess it's been known, and most recently with Zyns, kids are calling it the upper deck and the lower deck. So they'd always say, "Give me a Deckies," in turn, trademarked.
All right, now
product.
that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
upper deck, lower deck. All right, got it.
Lower deck.
All right. Thanks, Hunter.